This is A&W Root Beer.
Welcome everyone, Usman and Colin here to the Carbonated Collective. We're going to be talking about root beer, specifically A&W. I don't know if I've had it. I've had root beer before a long time ago. Don't know if I liked it or not. I don't know. Did I say that? I don't know.
I don't know. It's my favorite soda, so it's automatically going to get a 10, but we'll do the review on it anyways.
Yeah, it's a 10.
That's a 10.
Yes, today we got you talking about something. Yes. Not just me, but
so instead
I'm always messing
of
around,
a conversation topic today, we're going to have a would you rather question.
Oh, boy.
That we'll go over.
Oh, boy.
So let's open this up right now, and we'll start with the first question.
Take a Q&A session over here.
All right, the first one for would you rather is option 1. Run a marathon barefoot on Legos while a grizzly bear follows you and whispers into your ear sensually. If you step off of the Legos at any point, the grizzly bear tears you apart. This is a bi-weekly event unless you get killed by the grizzly bear.
A bi-weekly event?
You also don't have any ambulance available at any point during the marathon. It is also scheduled to happen no matter the weather of said day. In exchange for completing this, given you don't die, you receive free gas for the rest of your life as long as it's a vehicle that you use and has an uncontrollable oil leak at all times.
That's scenario number one, right? Scenario
number 1.
Interesting.
Scenario number 2, you receive a lifetime supply of a food of your choice, but only the generic brand. In order to obtain that supply, you must suck on the toes of an elderly man every Tuesday for the rest of your life for at least 1 hour. The man is about 94 years old and smells like rotten cheese that has been sitting in a two-bedroom apartment for an entire summer. The man also has a toe-sucking kink, but you are provided earmuffs as long as you look at him in the eyes the entire time. Okay. You may not take your mouth off of the toes until the time limit has reached.
Well, wait, so you came up with that on your own?
Yes.
Like all of that on your own? This was not like something you just found online?
About like 10 minutes ago, I wrote this up.
Really? That's creative. Wow. Bravo. I would, you know what? Right off the bat, I'm going to go with scenario number 1.
Yeah.
I'd rather have like a bear, like basically go after me, just do that and go on the Legos and stuff, because number 2 sounds very just not my cup of tea. You know, I think I'll find a way for what was it, like it comes after you or something, like Legos on the you step on them and stuff like that.
It follows you, and if you step off of the Legos, it'll kill you.
So
and it's also whispering into your ear sensually.
Wait, while
you're walking, it's like right behind you, talking like this. So you better not step off of those Legos, big boy.
I'm gonna just stick with, you know.
And you got to remember that's also a bi-weekly event. So every other week you have to do this for the rest of your life.
But not every week.
Every other week.
I was just ask. I think I'll go with scenario number 1. I just don't want to deal with, like, you know,
toe sucking.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
Is it because he's 94 years old, or?
No, I mean, if that's his thing, I guess sure. I wouldn't say it's mine. Bears are cool, you know.
At least there's not a chance for death on the toe-sucking scenario.
Well, you never know. I mean, you probably would get that afterwards, I guess, you know, if you tested for something, like a disease or something. That's what I would say about that.
And it is once a week.
Once a week.
But you get a lifetime supply of food. So, I mean, that can feed you for the rest of your life as long as you're willing to.
That's fair. But I'm usually one of those kinds of guys who's into the more high-profile, everything, like the best of the best type of stuff, you know what I mean? So I don't know if I would want to settle for anything generic. You know, I'm so above and beyond, as you guys know.
Toe sucking is a little generic, you're right.
Yeah, it is pretty generic. You want to find like a specific type of bear that does that to you.
Oh, you don't get to pick the bear.
What?
It's a full-grown, massive grizzly bear.
Okay, that's
It's not trained either.
It's not trained.
Nope.
So it'll just be like
all it knows
that type
is
of
if
thing.
you step out of line, you're dead.
Oh, that's fascinating. You know what? Yeah, I think I'll probably just stick with number one. I'll go with that. I like Legos. Legos is something that I like to do. I like to make sure that so you said barefoot.
Barefoot.
So
yeah.
it does hurt. I know that when you step on like Legos, it is like it's like oh,
And
you know?
it's a marathon.
Yeah. So it's a marathon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I actually like to do marathons. I haven't done one in a while, but I do like to test myself. See if I can do this. Like
You've done a marathon before?
I don't think I have, but
You just said you like doing marathons.
oh, yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. I feel like, or maybe I haven't. I can't remember. But either way, I would love to just test myself that way, just like to see what my limits and stuff are and how it goes, especially when there's a bear basically whispering in my ear, being like, hurry up or something.
Dylan, are you gonna go with option number 1 or 2?
I'm good.
You have to pick
You have to
one or
pick
two.
something.
So would you rather? You got to pick one.
I
or
would
two.
I would just pick number one because I'm just like I'll stick with that. Like that just I relate to that randomly.
No, I honestly wasn't paying attention, so I don't know.
Something to do with a bear whispering sensually in your ear and walking over
I'll go over
Legos.
it really quickly. We can cut this part out if I go over it. Option number 2.
I want that. They're up and up.
Receive a lifetime supply of food of your choice, but only the generic brand. In order to obtain that supply, you must suck on the toes of an elderly man every Tuesday for the rest of your life for at least 1 hour.
First one.
I'm finishing.
I'm finished too. I made my decision.
Wow,
I think I'd go with number 1 because I think even though I'd have to do that every other week for the rest of my life, I could train for it. Because after a while, if
That's
you
fair,
don't
yeah.
die the first few times, I feel like you could get a handle on it and really train for it.
Yeah, just do like a training montage. Just prepare for the worst or something.
Like really take that gym membership to the next level. Well, if you guys like the idea of would you rather's as conversation,
just let us know in the comments.
Because I mean, I'd be willing to make more of these and just go through more.
No,
of
but
them.
it was interesting. I like that. Yeah.
But
yes.
Yeah, and if you're listening and you want to tell us which one you'd pick, please do. Please tell us.
Please, by all means.
So yeah,
Let's get
with
into
that
the-
being said, let's get into the soda for today.
Yes, indeed. We are talking about, as we said before on the program, earlier on the program, A&W root beer. Yes, let's talk about it, Colin.
Yes.
You want me to read it?
Sure.
Alrighty. A&W Root Beer is an American brand of root beer that was founded in 1919 by Roy W. Allen and primarily available in the United States and Canada. Allen partnered with Frank Wright in 1922, creating the A&W brand, inspiring a chain of A&W restaurants founded that year. Have you ever went to any of those A&W restaurants? Or one of them, or whatever?
I've never been to one, but I wanted to. Apparently there used to be one around here, but it closed down like when we were really small or before we were even born. But yeah, those used to be really popular. They used to be all over the place. Now there's not that many, at least in the U.S.
Yeah. I always it's always interesting because I don't know if there are restaurants out there like that are sort of like correspond with like soda drinks or something besides, well, A&W, but I don't know, like a Coca-Cola restaurant or something, or what kind of,
Yeah,
I
don't really think, not that I can think of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be interesting because I always want to go somewhere like that to see if
Like
they have
a
probably the,
factory type.
yeah, maybe, I don't know, like the Cheesecake Factory, right, Colin?
I've never been there.
Seriously?
Nope, I haven't. My sister's gone there multiple times, but I've never been there.
We'll go there one day.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I've heard it's expensive, but
Isn't everything?
is it worth it?
I think it is, and they have some good cheesecake. If
Well, I'd hope
as,
so.
as the as the name of the restaurant suggests.
That'd be pretty disappointing if they didn't.
Well, I don't know. Subjective, I guess, right? He soon opened stands in Stockton, as well as 5 stands in nearby Sacramento. In 1974, A&W introduced the Great Root Bear. Maybe that's the bear that's actually in that scenario you're talking about. Also, he's a mascot. So, and he was the great root beer mascot that served as a goodwill ambassador for the brand. So he also does good for the community, I guess.
It sounds like they were trying to copy Smokey the Bear.
Oh,
Isn't he like a good bear for the community?
I bet he was. I'm not too sure.
You can protect wildfires, or prevent wildfires, not protect them.
Maybe he does that too. You never know. But yes, that is our soda history. Basically, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like mascots. I don't know if there's any. Oh wait, there's mascots for like other drinks, right? Like stuff like that, like polar bears for Coca-Cola, right?
Why are you asking me something you already know?
I don't know. I do that a lot. I'm sorry, but don't. That'll probably be like the 9th or 10th. No, probably more than that. Probably up to 20 sorries.
Yeah.
Out of this whole entirety of the podcast, probably. Well, you never know.
Not to mention the ones we cut out.
That's fair. Well. Anyways, yeah, but let's get down to the taste test.
All right.
Do you want to just pour them in there or take our own individual bottle?
Take your own bottle. Feel free.
All right.
Toss it.
You could toss. Hold on. I'll try my best. Try my best. Careful. 2 catches.
Be careful opening that up.
Because oh my goodness, I don't want a repeat of episode 6.
Yeah, just be very careful.
Yes. All right, let's get into this. I haven't tried this in a while, as well as I don't really drink root beer, so let's give it a shot. Oh my goodness, I'm not okay. Relax. Oh, I'm gonna stand up. How is it for you, Colin?
Yeah, for you guys that don't know, Usman has been doing the editing for quite a while now, which I
Yeah.
appreciate.
Yeah, no problem. You can go for it. Okay, let's give it a shot.
What can I say? It's my favorite soda.
Why does root beer remind me of it's like a weird like minty taste or something? Or not, like it has like a tad bit of like mint or something. I don't know. It just reminds me of like mint or something else, or like it tastes like a mint. Maybe that, but
I can't really put a specific taste on it. It's just one of those where it has its own flavor.
It's no caffeine. It's like the thing. There's a good amount of pep in there. Yeah, I would say that. Oh wait, what's Quilea? Maybe that's. I don't know. But either way, it reminds me of like the sort of like mint in a way. Like since I haven't had it in a while, that's like the first thing comes to mind. But you said you can't associate anything with that?
No, I feel like it's like, if anything, I compare other flavors to a root beer flavor,
Other flavors like what? Like Coca-Cola?
This tastes like root beer. Like I can't
right.
compare root beer to something else.
Right, yeah. So I would say that. What would you give it? Like in terms of the root beers in general out there, what would you give this one? I would probably end up trying the other ones on the other
A&W is
end.
definitely one of my favorites. I give it a 10.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That high? I'll give it...
If we had Barks, I'd also give that a 10. Those two are
probably like
Same.
I'd probably give it like a 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
What do you give this one?
Maybe like a 9 or 8.
9 or 8.
Just because Barks has me sold. It's my fave.
So Usman only giving it a 6.5.
Yeah, that's what's coming to mind. Or maybe even... You know what? Scratch that. Maybe a 7. I'll be generous. 0.5.
7.
It's just
7.5. You went up a whole
No,
point.
no, a 0.5. Like plus, like
Oh,
6.5
okay.
plus.
So 7. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so something like that. But it's better than some of the other sodas I think we tried on the program.
Yeah,
so.
that goes without saying.
But you gave you already gave yours, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, maybe I'll try more root beer in the future. Who knows? Maybe just like in general in life, but who knows? But yeah, that's what I would give it for that.
It's always my first pick if it's an option somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. With that being said, that's pretty much it for this episode.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also have another episode at the end of the week.
Yes.
We're gonna try to do like a 2-episode a week format now. Like
Yeah,
we've
emphasis
been
on trying.
doing.
And we're going to try to branch out and try to do some new things. I'm not going to
Yeah.
give it out just yet. We're not going to give it out yet, but we're going to...
Yeah, we have something special in a few days from now.
Right.
So yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Yes, like and subscribe.
Or the bear will get you. Bye.
Bye.